Welcome to the Centro Med Halftime Report.
Another great week to be on Taco Cabana Thursday Night Lights, presented by the Gomez Law Firm. The Marshall Marching Band is on the field right now. We spoke to their director of bands a little bit earlier this week. Take a listen.
My name is Kevin Tapp. I've been band director at John Marshall High School since 2007. I'm entering my 30th year of teaching. The band this year, we have a lot of incoming freshmen. We have, I believe, 20 seniors and about 45 incoming freshmen, so it's a young group. The title of our show this year is called Behind the Smile. It's really based off of the Joker and the many different facets of his personality: happiness, sadness, anger. And so we try to portray that in the show. It's been really successful for us this year. We finished first at our first contest and second at our second competition this year. So it's actually been a very successful season for us thus far. And the next thing on the docket for us, we have a competition this weekend in Davenport High School. Competition there, which will be a prelims finals competition. After that, we have UIL on October 19th. And then 2 weeks after that, we have our area marching championships. So we have a lot of competition still yet for the season. I just want to do a huge shout out to our administration, Mr. Halley and Mrs. Bray, who are the principals for our high school and our magnet program. Also want to give a shout out to our great band booster organization who works tirelessly helping the kids. They chaperone, provide financial support to make it happen. And of course, I have a fantastic team of directors on my staff: Dan Bentley, Brianna Freitas, John Schmidt. I'm so blessed to have great kids, great staff, and we just work together to give the best possible product we can for Marshall High School.
It's time to vote for the Christian Children's $5,000 band grant. To vote for the Marshall High School Marching Band, scan the QR code on your screen or visit cw35.com/station/contest. You must be 18 years old and live in our viewing area.
San Antonio middle and high school athletes are doing great things for our community. San Antonio Sports and Valero are shining a light on teams and individuals who model key values through their actions. This week, we salute two schools whose community projects demonstrate beyond the game values. On Trainer Appreciation Day, the Marshall High School football team provided their athletic trainers with ice cream floats, honoring them for their tireless efforts throughout the summer and football season. The football team from Davenport High School spent a morning welcoming students back to school at Garden Ridge Elementary, high-fiving and opening doors, then reading to several classes of future Wolves. These athletes demonstrated the beyond-the-game values of integrity, respect, teamwork, excellence, and community service. San Antonio Sports and Valero salute high school and middle school coaches who inspire their athletes to serve others. Parents, teachers, and coaches can nominate teams and individuals that go beyond the game
You're watching the Centro Med Halftime Report.
35-7 here at Dove Ferris Stadium on Taco Cabana Thursday Night Lights, presented by the Gomez Law Firm. The Hawks all over the Rams early, setting up to be a good second half, though those pesky Rams always making comebacks in the second half. But if you want to know more about the high school athletics in our area, make sure you tune into Sneakers and Cleats. It's our podcast over at News 4 and Fox SA. We do a short episode every week talking about our TNL Top 10 and our TNL matchup of the week. It's me, Don Harris, Chuck Migatinick, breaking everything down. And hey, if you're interested in San Antonio Spurs, Dallas Cowboys, UTSA Roadrunners coverage as well, we have got it all for you. Chuck Migatinick and I, for example, today talking Cowboys against the Steelers on Sunday Night Football, also talking Spurs Media Day, and of course doing our High School Hype Squad episode for previewing TNL. If you can look that up on YouTube and see it on the News 4 YouTube page and the Fox SA YouTube page, and also anywhere you get your podcast. Again, just search Sneakers and Cleats. Now, the Harlan Marching Band is coming onto the field here momentarily. We spoke with their director of bands a little bit earlier this week. This is what they had to say.
I'm the director of bands here at Harlan High School. This is now my third year here, but my 18th year of teaching. So I've got a little bit of experience, but it's just been super fun working here at Harlan. We have quite a few students this year. We have grown to over 200 students. Last year we were at about 155-ish, 160, and this year we've blown up to over 200. Our show this year is called Steam City. We have a steampunk vibe going with our show. You'll see our uniforms are slightly different from our normal marching band uniforms. We have our these black jackets that kind of cover up the top of our bodies with these shakos that we've kind of doctored up to have a little more of a steampunk look. It's really neat. I'd like to thank John Alvarado for helping kind of lead the pack on that. We've saved a whole bunch of money with his help. We had our first contest, and many of the students that passed by were like, "Whoa, that's really cool." So, it hypes up our students, and they get really excited when other students from other schools enjoy seeing what they see. So our very first competition, we went up to Buda, Texas. We came in 4th in prelims. We came in 10th at finals, and we were really excited. Show's not complete, so it's just going to keep getting better and better as we go on. They're long days, and the kids handled themselves really well. We had a football game the night before, got home sometime after midnight, got back to school at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get back that evening until about 1:30, and the kids just handled themselves so well within those 48 hours of football game / competition, and it's just great to see the students light up when we have a great show on the field. Our boosters are just incredible. We have just an awesome team of parents that help out, and they're doing the same grind as the students are. I mean, so definitely our parents are so awesome, and it's just a giant group of support. Of course, my associates, Stephen, Savannah, and Claudia, that are here with us, just working with the students constantly, grinding, as they say, just constantly getting better, and it's just awesome. And then, of course, our feeder middle school directors, Roel Canales and Rochelle Molina, that just super hard workers and always encouraging us, and we get out there weekly, and it's just they're totally in and helping us out and getting everything situated for our future. So they're awesome as well.
To vote for the Harlan High School Marching Band, who is soaring onto the field right now, scan the QR code on your screen or visit cw35.com/station/contest. You must be 18 years old and live in our viewing area. Thanks again to Christian Children's for sponsoring this year's $5,000 band grant.
You're watching the Central Med Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Every week on TNL, we showcase amazing student athletes. And at the end of the year, our sponsor, Beluga Air, whose owner is Joe Corchado, who you heard from a little bit earlier, will present a $10,000 scholarship to one of the students that we feature this season on TNL. Our David Chancellor introduces us to this week's scholar athletes from Marshall and Harlan.
Harlan High School's Lauren Valerie is a name to remember and one that softball coaches have known for years. As a sophomore, she was ranked as one of the top 30 third basemen in the entire country.
Obviously, I was super excited because, it's put out there for the world to see, and I just feel like it gets my name out there and helps, colleges just get to know me.
All you need to know is this. She is a home run. 101 GPA, number 6 in her class out of 648 students. If she has free time, she's either playing softball or studying, even though she already has a scholarship to East Texas Baptist.
I feel like since I'm ranked in the top 10, my ultimate goal is to try to finish in the top 10 just to have that, just kind of status and be proud.
She's one of a kind, although not, because Lauren has a twin brother named Clint.
He's actually ranked number 9, so...
Oh.
I'm ranked number 6 and he's 9, so yeah, he's pretty high up there too.
Does he play sports?
Yes, he played football for a little bit, but he's currently playing baseball.
Are you a better softball player than he is a baseball player?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So let me get this straight. You have better grades and you're a better athlete.
Yes. The competition's always going.
Don't feel bad, Clint. Almost everyone finishes second to your sister. Elliot Copeland is a gifted student at Marshall High School. 103 GPA, number 2 in his class, and a 1450 on the SATs. Wait, 1450? 1600's perfect.
You almost got a perfect score on the SAT?
Pretty close. A 1450. It could have been higher.
Come on. Come on, you're just being greedy.
He's on the debate team, the Honor Society. He even created the school's Model UN Club. And then he found out his sophomore year he had another gift, tennis.
The summer of my sophomore year, my friend had encouraged me to join the tennis team. So the coach then had a bunch of summer practices. There were like 2 or 3 a week, and I kind of just fell in love with it there. I was pretty good for having just started. I made the varsity team. Tennis has taught me valuable lessons about hard work and like sticking with something all the way through, being part of a team. So my life wouldn't be as complete without tennis.
Elliott spent 2 years on the San Antonio Youth Commission, where he helped create mental health surveys, which were then used to convince the city council to spend millions of dollars on youth mental health services.
I would think like you can take this resume and do anything you want in the world. What are you going to do?
Something in politics, staff work at the beginning, but I don't know. Whatever life takes me, I want to help people is my goal. I don't know what that looks like just now, but something with that.
Time for our halftime highlights, and it was all Harlan early as they lit up the scoreboard, jumping out to a 28-0 lead. Grady with the touchdown there, and then the 63-yarder to Schultz. He goes the distance. It was 28-0 at that point, and then Jalen Glover answered for Marshall. The speed, 73 yards. We thought that Marshall would have the momentum going into the half, but the Harlan Hawks answered. Xavier Smith going over the top with the catch for the touchdown here, and that made it 35-7. That's where we are, and we'll start second half action when we come back.